What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So let's not forget about GME. I know I've been saying a lot about AMC here, but let's not forget about GameStop, the original position to actually have a short squeeze, to squeeze to higher figures, but they still didn't let up on that, right? They weren't completely squeezed out. You can see all of the short interest that's still here today and see the people that just don't believe in the overall business concept and producing any type of income to producing any type of major revenue here. And it's sort of understandable because obviously the gaming industry has become more digital. So having something like a GameStop is not really 100% necessary, but they're trying to find their ways, right? I don't really know exactly what they're doing here, but they're trying to find their ways, to the right path. And I think a lot of the retail traders are helping them do that because we are holding on for a long time. You have a high amount of people that are holding this position, and you also have a lot that's being shorted. Now, this was one of the positions, was the position that saw a $500 price point, like up in that range, and it was worth so much higher than what you would have expected. Given the price that it started at, in the single digits, and seeing it all the way up to $500 or close to $500 worth, per share is massive for a lot of people. For the standard investor, for big money holders, for whoever was holding the position, it's definitely something that you wouldn't have expected if you were just looking at it without actually doing a ton of research into it. Um, but let's not forget about GME. I know there's all this conversation on AMC and what could happen there and the short interest that's there. Don't think that GME is just, non existent anymore, that they don't have short interest as well, because honestly, they do have short interest. And I wanted to go through that data and see where we stand price wise and all of that. So, guys, if you could, make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, those links are also in the description. And if you guys haven't had a chance to check out my crypto related channel, feel free to check that out. And one more thing, if you want to trade on the platform that I'm trading on, it is Webull. You can sign up using my link and get free stocks with that link. But let's go ahead and talk about GME here and show you guys on the screen what's happening to this position. So currently it's sitting at about $22.38, down 2.3%. We see $1.8 million or 1.8 million shares. I got to get used to that because I'm always talking about crypto. 1.8 million shares worth of volume, which the average is about 3.8. So we're not seeing a lot of shares worth of volume today, or even the average shares worth of volume. We saw the 52-week high at $47.99. So basically a double the price where it is right now. And the 52-week low at $15.41. So closer to the low than it is to the high. But today we saw this decrease quite a bit. Right from the start, it fell down, decreased all the way down to about $22.23, increased to about the VWAP, to where it hovered around the VWAP. And that's kind of its level of more support or consolidation before it did decrease down below, and seeing a significant decrease, maybe even getting to a point where you see a double touch point, a large, maybe descending W formation, which could create a little bit more bullish activity. But we're not looking for day-to-day activity. We're not looking for it to just be GME and see it thrive over one day. We're looking to see the overall squeeze and second squeeze to what this is. Now, is it something that has a high amount of short interest? Well, let's go over to Ortex data, where it still shows the short score as 88 on the score. And you also see the estimated short interest of free float still at about 18%. Yes, it is down 9% over the last 3 months, but it still is at 18%, which is a lot that's short, and comparable to something like an Amazon that is barely short. And seeing that compared to it, Amazon's less than 1%. Seeing GME at 18% shows that you have a lot of strength there and that there's going to be a larger push once you see that covered. So don't think that GME is just over. And as you look at some of the other detail here, again, you're looking at 19.69 short interest of the float. If we scroll down here, and look at the short shares. I want to look at the amount of shorted shares there. We're looking at 57%. A lot of times we're seeing above 50%, 57, 57, 55, 62, 62, 54, 55, and then 65 and 63. So you're seeing a massive amount that's going through in shorted shares per day. Still, people or hedge funds or big money that does not believe in what GME is and the concept of GME, which again, I can understand you not believing in it, to an extent, but getting to that level to where you're looking to short it out of existence, that doesn't make sense to me. It never made sense to me. And I think that you should probably have a different mindset when it comes to a lot of these plays, but they're looking for the more aggressive payoff. Maybe not with everything that they own, but they're looking for that more aggressive payoff. And as the years go by, as they keep shorting more and more and more, covering some of those shorts, extending some of those shorts, adding a second layer to this on more of the positive side rather than the negative side to make some of that money back, and doing all these extra things just to be right in the end. It's just wrong. It's manipulation at its finest, and we all know this. So GME is not asleep. GME is not done. There's not really any brand new news on GME, but it's not done. And I believe that this position could be a lot more valuable. Now, I don't hold GME anymore. I hold AMC, um, and ZOM and SOS and some other positions, but I don't hold GME anymore from way back when. But there's a lot of people that still do believe in where this can go. I feel like for me, compared to what we have seen in the past, we haven't really seen that massive squeeze from AMC. We've seen it increase and squeeze like activity, but it just didn't finish the job, right? For GME, we've seen this up to $500, which is a massive increase to any position that we've ever seen. Now, I'm not saying again that it's over. I'm saying that it still has potential to do the same thing. It's just, I think I believe in the business of AMC a little bit more, and that's the reason why I'm more heavily invested, sorry, into AMC. But GME is still a uh, golden ticket for a lot of people, and hopefully it does play out in the right direction. And we see all these shorts that are covered, and people start to take profits and just make money overall, and hopefully become GME millionaires. But guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K, you can follow me over there. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.